Hello, everybody. A few questions have come up about where do you even find primary source documents and how can you find these documents online, and or are there ways that you can find them in person. So in this short video, I'm going to try to walk you through a couple of strategies that I use when I am actually looking for primary source documents. But to get us going, I'm going to just show a couple of things. So on the screen, this is something I will post to our website, but what is a primary and secondary resource documents or primary source documents? A research paper is a primary source. So anything that you can find that is a research paper, it reports the methods and results of an original study performed by the authors. Meaning, if I perform some research, and I'll give you an example. My doctoral dissertation was on learning styles of family woodland owners in the state of Maine. So I conducted the original research, and then I wrote a dissertation on the research. That is considered a primary source document or primary research. If I was doing a literature review without doing the research, and so I was summarizing other people's work, that would be considered a secondary source. So in this simple outline of the differences between a primary source and down at the bottom a secondary source, the primary source, you'll find things like, first of all, there will probably be an abstract, and in the abstract will be the purpose of the purpose of the research and the methods, the results, a discussion, and works cited. So that's usually to some form or another in the abstract. When you actually get to the full research article, it will include all of these areas, all of these things. It will be the purpose, it will be the methods, the results, a discussion, the importance of the research, and also future research, and then references and work cited. Now, this is an important aspect of any kind of primary source document, including research. At the end, you can, if you find one article that's related to your topic, take a look at the references, because there will be loads of information in the back that you can search. So, how do you even find the work? Well, you can use the library's databases, which we will get to in this tutorial, but I also want to show that there's a couple other ways that I use that maybe gives you an idea of what the body of research is out there. Is there a lot of research information out there? So I'm going to switch pages here. Bear with me. I'm going to walk you through one example. So, just say, and this is just a fictitious topic, just say your topic was, what are the short-term and long-term effects of being bullied? So I plug this into Google. This isn't in any academic databases. It is just plugged into Google. It's not even Google Scholar. So I plug that in and I hit enter, and these are the results that came back. Short-term and long-term effects. Boy, that sounds interesting. Let me see what's there. So I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to follow that link. So now I am on the website, and it gives me all kinds of information on, some of the short-term effects on the bullied victim can include. And then I look from this and I say, this isn't research. This isn't primary research. This is just somebody reporting on general effects. Or these could be specific effects, but they're not. This isn't a primary source document. This is a summary of research that has been done. So I read through this, a lot of information, but then I come down to the article sources in the bottom. And just as an example, I wanted to follow this train of thought, like, boy, they got the information from somewhere, and I'm sure one of these sources was a primary source. So as you can see, I selected this particular research or this particular reference, and I thought, well, maybe it is a long-term study, because they don't say it in here. So I copied that, and I went to, excuse me, let me go over here. So I plugged that, I just went back to Google, I plugged it in, and I was curious, what's going to come out? What am I going to find? So I plugged that in, and I got this, an abstract and the figures. So right in this abstract, it doesn't say specifically the purpose of this research, but it says the aim is to examine the associations between bullying and involvement in adolescence. And it also gives me some information on sample size, collected from 2464 adolescents in mid-Norway with the average age here, and it tells about this research. So from there I say, you know, this looks like it could actually be primary research. So what I did is I went to our study guide, which is right in the content area. I'll go out of here just to show you what's involved. So I'm back in Brightspace. I come down here, and there's library resources home. I'm going to come up to the top. Here we are. I click on that. Now, this is a shortcut to get to all of the academic databases that in USM. You don't have to sign into the USM library. You are already signed in when you come into our Brightspace page. In here, these are called academic databases or databases. There's this thing called Academic Search Complete. What these are, they are areas that have accumulated tremendous amount of information, research report, articles on a large, complex area of scholarly research and just articles. In this case, this is a full-text database. There's 7,400 full-text periodicals that they're going to look through. These are peer-reviewed, or they might not be peer-reviewed. So I'm going to click on that, and I'll show you what I find. So I'm going to click on that, and this is what I come to. This is EBSCOhost, and I know I want that article that I was just showing you, so I plug in the entire title, long-term effects, and I have to tell you, I didn't know what was going to come out. There's advanced searches, and I'll show you in a minute, but I put in the entire title, and then I hit search. So from here, the first thing that came up was the long-term effects of being bullied. This is the report I want. So the option is for full text. I'm going to hit the full text. And this is in real time. You're seeing, real time what's going on. So here we are. Abstract. Right there. This is the article. And, once again, I started with a Google search. I found a little more information out there. Now I am in one of our academic databases, EBSCOhost. And right here, this is the gold mine. It says research articles. Here's the article. And the abstract succinctly says the background, the methods, the results, conclusion. I know I have primary resource. So one of the other things that you can do, once you find something along your topic that is pertinent, is go down, go to the end. I'm going to go to the back of so here's the references section. In here, you can go through the various references. You can look at the type of work that's back here. And once again, you can build off this one reference document that they have by looking back here and just say you are interested in number 27. All you have to do is highlight that, copy it, go to what I do. I usually start in Google. A lot of people say, stay away from Google. It's not an academic search engine. Well, it might not be, but it can get you to the academic search engine. So that's just some of the ways that I use the information that's out on the web. And another one would be coming in here